Welcome to Cité des Jeunes Arena in Beaujour for this matchup between the 5-1 U-18 the Mohawks and the 3-1 Ile-Perrot Riverains 2. This game getting started about 30 minutes after the initial time at 8:30. There was an incident in the game beforehand between the Riverains 1 team and Mercier. There was an injured Ile-Perrot on the ice. We do believe we know who it is, but it's obviously not going to be my duty to release any names. He was taken via stretcher, and we're hoping the best for him. And we have filmed his games earlier this year, and we're wishing him the best. Very scary scene earlier here. Daibo starting for the Mohawks alongside Deer and Rice, Suggle Rice number 2. This game underway here in Beaujour. Your starting netminders, Cameron Monahan for the Riverains. And in nets tonight for the Mohawks, the backup goalie, Noah Norton, who has played most of the year as a defenseman. He is a goaltender tonight. So we'll see how the Mohawks do. The word on the as we got a penalty coming up to Ile-Perrot, the word on the street is that they're going to have to at least get 2 periods in this game to make it something official. Noah Norton going to the bench for the extra attacker. This game, of course, brought to you by Mohawk Super Bingo, and the puck is touched by Olivier Trudeau, and our first penalty of the night has been called. It's on Ile-Perrot for a trip. That means it's time for a Mohawk Super Bingo Jackpot Chasers power play. The Mohawks attacking right to left this first period, wearing orange with white and black trim. It's like an Atlantic Division matchup between the Flyers and the Islanders, basically. Ile-Perrot in the dark blue with white and orange trim. As Roller Daibo shoots, deflection on net, save, follow-up chance, and that's sent wide. Monahan got a piece of the second. I don't think he had to get a piece of the third. George Jacobs keeps it alive. Rice comes in, he shoots, and that misses the net. Daibo keeps it alive, plays this one, and it's sent back to the point. Daibo holds his own. Slap shot, and that's sent wide. He fires the kitchen sink at Monahan. Back to the point it goes. Deer trying to pick it up, and stolen by Ile-Perrot. Chouchain tried to get rid of it, and now it's stolen by Belage. George Jacobs shoots it back in behind the Ile-Perrot net. Deer sends it around the horn for Daibo. Back to Dehainir-Nakwa. He chips it over to Dehainir-Nakwa, and now it comes back to the point. Now low. Here's a shot. Monahan pounces that one aside. And the Riverains get it as far as the blue line, but not out. Good pressure here. And Daibo fanned on the first shot. Gets it back, shoots. That one deflects. Why Jacobs? No! Daibo back behind the goal. Rice tied up behind the net by Ile-Perrot's Felix Rio. Banged off the boards, not out. Here's the wrister. Monahan got a piece of it with the left leg. Mohawks handling it down, 27 on the PP, and they spent the whole power play in the Riverains zone. A wrist shot, no. Deer behind the net. Plays it back around the horn for George Jacobs. Jacobs lets a shot go, that's intercepted. Not out. Deer fires Monahan, the kick save. Back behind the net. And it's intercepted by Ile-Perrot. They can't get it out. Rice shoots. Monahan says no. Five shots on this power play for the Mohawks, and no doubt the star of the PK is Cameron Monahan, starter for the Riverains. This Ile-Perrot team beat the Blackhawks last week 5-0 in a game that you can find here on our channel. Penalty's over. Let's go, Noah! 5 shots on goal, but the Mohawks power play doesn't convert. They are 0 for 1 on the man advantage as Ile-Perrot brings it back. Matt Collins shoots it wide. Matthew Stacy sends it back around the horn. And the Mohawks have it. Sent back to the point, but the puck was picked up now by Todd Jacobs. He had to pinch in to keep the play alive. Back behind the net. Out there to Spentor. Back to the point. Stacy held the zone. And the Riverains banked it out of the zone. Cleared out by Shore, and that will reach the goal line. Icing against Ile-Perrot. Earlier today, the U-15B Mohawks won over Huntington 11-0. Davey Lazar with the hat trick in the game. Daytona Lazar taking the draw here. One back to the point. Here's a shot. And the U-13A Mohawks lost 4-3 against HRS. Back on the Riverains. Here's a breakaway. Backhander. Nowhere in. Oh, look out. The Riverains running into an official. Obviously incidental contact. Hey, the referees are on the ice too. It's part of the game. Noah Norton. Big stop on Jordan McDonald. 39 in blue. They'll be taking the draw. Won by Ile-Perrot. Sent off the back of the goal. Noah Norton, I think, actually blocked that pass. Sent around the horn. Going back to get it is Ryan Broderick, and Broderick not able to pick it up. Bowen Deere furthers it up. Carter Snow. Snow, Tuax, and Deere, the three forwards for the Mohawks. Thrown out in front. Jacobs sends one off the boards. Wide of Monahan. That hits the back of the net. No icing. As the Riverains come back. Broderick in pursuit of the puck. Fanned on. And now banked off the boards as far as center. Tuax was after it. Played up. Tuax got in. Shot towards the net. Blocked by Cochran. 58 in blue. Him along the wall. Snow trying to come out. That'll be a penalty on Tuax. And this will mean Ile-Perrot will go to work on their first power play. With 9:40 to go here. Face off to the right of Noah Norton. Jacobs and Daibo on defense. Here in Mohawks and Daibo, the forwards on this penalty kill. Shot trickles wide. Picked up by Ile-Perrot. Played back behind the net. Sent out in front, no one home. That was Martel with the pass. Alex Martel against Daibo. Plays it back behind the goal. Bellero. Oh no, actually it's 45 Shore. He had a goal against the Blackhawks last week. Ile-Perrot up to center. Deere has it roll off the stick. McDonald brought it up as the Riverains bring it in. Beliers played back to the point. Benjamin Darlington. Sent out in front. They score. Beliers scores, and Ile-Perrot has struck first here on the power play. 2:47 left in the first, and meanwhile, Noah Norton in his second game as a goalie. He's played 7 as a defenseman, but this game is his second game as a goalie. Getting his skates tied up. Matthew Stacy up the ice for there. This Montour. Montour gets a shot away. And it's controlled by Ile-Perrot. Back come the Riverains. There's a wrister. Norton knocked it down. I think he got his head on that one. And here come the Mohawks. Cross. And let's a Howie Cross on this line with the Mohawks number 5. There's a wrist shot off the crossbar. That rang the iron. Jacobs gets a shot away. Back in the high slot, score! Why are you looking there?
Kids were taking fucking pictures of you.
They just wish they could look like this when they're 34. Well, the Mohawks have tied the score. It's 1-1. As it's played up the center ice. Oh, look out. Matt Collins lost his balance. Riverains did too, but so too did an Ile-Perrot Riverains as a stick went flying. Sent out in front. That pass is picked off. Jacobs. Pass is picked off. Riverains. Somehow, somebody still has it, and that's patted aside by Monahan. As the Mohawks bring it back. Here's a wrist shot, not on. That'll be icing with 6:44. Oh, no icing, no icing. Oh. But they caught the cameraman sleeping. Back come the Mohawks. Deer backs it up. Deer sends it to the point. Shot back into Ile-Perrot territory. Played out of reach, and this one is not icing either. Back on the Mohawks. Deer gets up the center ice. Behind it up with Deer. Gets a shot away, that's blocked. They hold over Daibo. Delays, and that is not a penalty. Actually, that's an icing. Off corralled by Kahnawake. Snow, Tuax, and Bowen Deer the line. Here's a wrister. Monahan knocks it down through some traffic. George Jacobs pinches in, holds his own, and Jacobs played it. Goes in between the two Kahnawake Northern defenders, and that'll come back wide of Noah Norton, icing the call. Face off to the right of the Riverains goal. Ronan Daibo pinches in and keeps the play alive. Broderick around the horn. Stolen puck. Carter Snow tried to get it to his wheelhouse. Unfortunately, the puck trickled off his stick. Bowen goes in behind the net. Il-Perrot comes out with it. George Jacobs holds his own. And the puck off behind Bowen. Sent around the horn. And the Riverains start back. Defense. Valero, number 16. Valero, number 16. Icing waved. William Bentley back to get it for the Riverains. Bentley against Tuax, and Riley Tuax took it away. Dale Ours, who has the goal for Il-Perrot, starts up now. Banks it off the boards out of reach of Jacobs. This is the goal. Not far enough though, as Matthew Stacey's able to get there. Stacey knocked it away. Jacobs. George. Cross lost his footing. And now we're there. This Latour with Lazar. They are away, 2-on-2. Latour with a shot, that's blocked. Lazar picks it up behind the net. Daytona send it in front, and that pass is picked off by the Riverains. Bellars skating back for Il-Perrot. 2-on-1. Riverains. Arister blocked. Matthew Stacey finds it. Lazar up the cross. Cross not able to get it. And that hits Cross's stick. Played up, and that'll go far enough for icing with 3:22 to go. McDonald takes the draw for Il-Perrot. Matthew Stacey, Todd Jacobs in the fence. And it's stolen by Il-Perrot. Fished out and sent back to center ice. Coming back is Martel. Alex Martel a shot. Noah Norton's got it, and he'll hang on. Face off one to the point. Il-Perrot keeps it in. A shot, pinballs wide. Sent out in front of the net. And Broderick got free for a moment. Fortunately, the puck never got to him. Dibo skates in. Dibo out in front here. Sent it out, and the shot just missed from point blank range. Wesley Morris holds his own. Behind it up with here. He goes behind the net in the corner now. Here, drifting. Running to Broderick. Broderick got it up the center. And Ronan Dibo has to come chase it. Martel! Oh, nearly pulled the chair out. Good old basketball play. Here come the Mohawks. Dibo. Here's a wrister. That's blocked. Now comes Il-Perrot. Poked up to center ice. Here, tries to find a seam. Pass hops onto the stick of Rice. Rice jukes his way in on the backhand. Now he turns forehand, and that pass is intercepted. Laid up the boards. Slabbed off the wall, and we're going to have a body checking penalty called on the Mohawks. That's Dehoro Dibo getting it to the penalty box. Second power play for Il-Perrot. .149 to go in the first. With there to Smith-Torre. Sends one off the boards. Kept alive at the point by the Riverains. Arister whipped wide. Cross clears it out of the zone, and Il-Perrot has to tag up. with the steal. Cross coming in. Cross from a sharp angle. A rebound. Cross trying to get it, but the puck was jammed up behind the goal. Dilio. Daniel Dilio works his way in and has it taken away and thrown back to center by Cross. Coming up on 1 minute remaining here in period one. Baylars gets it deep. Kingston, Jack Kingston, back to the point. Here's the wristed by Darlington, that's blocked. So that was Baylars, 42, that got the shot off. As we're down to the final 45 ticks here in this first. Played up the center. Gallant. Gabriel Gallant, 40 in blue, and now coming to get it is William Bentley. His pass is picked off by Cross. Cross, nice move into Ile-Perrot territory. Cross, backhander, and he air mills this one over the top of the net. Matthew Stacy gets rid of it. And does a good job of doing it because Cross has it down to 14 to go. Here's Cross, Patsy Monahan. And a rebound swept away before Montour could get a stick on it. Back come the Riverains. Banged off the boards by Trudeau. And the Mohawks send the Riverains back deep again, and that will do it for period one. 1-1 after one. Here we go with the second period. 10 seconds left in the Kahnawake penalty as Ile-Perrot brings back. Martel gets it deep. Lost his footing, trying to win the battle with Morris, and it's played up to Carter Snow, and that will do it for the Mohawks penalty. Snow trying to bust through. Drop pass, and that shot by Tuak sails wide. Played out in front by Bowen Deere, and now Ile-Perrot's on it. Played out in front. And Riley Tuak starts back up. He's got Snow with him. Tuak on his off wing. Trying to come inside instead of taking it to the outside. Here's the one-timer. Monahan, I'm not sure if he got a piece or if it got blocked, but the Riverains anyway lift this one down the ice, and icing is the call. So it's 9:19 right now. If these two teams do not get this period in, then the game will not count. So it's crucial we play the next 14 minutes, 6 seconds. 2 periods, and we can have a result. Obviously, our best wish is going out to the Riverains that was injured in the game prior to this, in the battle between Ile-Perrot 1 and Mercier. And now it's blocked. Here comes Ile-Perrot. Reused out by Norton. Played up the ice. Wrote there, it's Montour. Settles it in. Montour cuts to the middle, gets a shot away. He air milled it. Puck's hung up behind the net. Montour. And now it's played back behind the net. Cross trying to get there. Set around the horn. And now it's Lazar. Walking in. Monahan the save. Cross shoots, and that's blocked off his stick. And out of play. He had it on his backhand, and he wanted to turn back and shoot one forehand. And the shooting lane got closed off, deflected out of play, and a penalty, face-off. No penalty. Face-off coming up to the left of the Ile-Perrot goal. Daytona Lazar taking the draw. One out in front, and the Riverains intercept. And back comes Ile-Perrot. Skating up is Marion. Centering feed! Oh, Noah! Noah says, no, Noah. No, Noah. And he's got it stuck somewhere in his foot. There you go. Second game for Noah Norton as a goaltender this year. He's played the rest as a defenseman. He's come up with some very key saves to keep this baby locked at 1. Cross up the center. Montour. Don't forget that what's worse for the Mohawks is that the Bantam goaltender is, that might be interference, yep. The Bantam goaltender is actually Pee Wee age, so he's not eligible to be called up to play midget. Interference the call on George Jacobs. And even me, a biased Mohawks fan, is not going to argue this. I hope it stays at 15. Mohawks only with 3, and now a 4th has to come on. Riverains win the draw. And the puck gets out. Ile-Perrot is going to have to restart here. Riverains. Shot into Kahnawake territory. Ronan Daibo behind the net. Tries to get it. Puck hit the side of the net. Norton trying to stuff it out. Cross. Puck got lost. Bouncing in front. Daibo cleared it to the point. Ile-Perrot holding in. Riverains walking the tightrope, and the Mohawks clear it out the center. Darlington brings it in. Punched away by Noah. Into the corner. Daibo after it. He can't get there. It's picked up by Rio. Oh, Noah Norton the save. Follow-up chance. And Norton's got it with the glove. Oh, boy, Jordan McDonald just gets turned away here by Noah Norton. Bet you can hear my big mouth saying that, hey, it's only the second game he's played as a goalie this year. And getting yours truly to shut up a little bit with each and every single shot. Slap shot, Norton the save, a rebound. Jacobs off the boards. Todd Jacobs not out, picked up by Ile-Perrot. And Todd Jacobs shuts the door. Off the face-off, Ile-Perrot's got it, and a backhand attempt is not on. Behind the net, sent off the boards, kept alive. Darlington has a look, fires, deflection, that just wide. That was McDonald on the deflection. Nice play by Ile-Perrot. That was like a shot pass. I guess it's a chasse. That's Rice to shot a stop. If you're a Vancouver Canucks fan, you can remember the Sedin twins did that all the time. They would take a slap shot, or more like a snapshot, but the aim was not to go into the back of the net or get a rebound, but get a tip in front. The Sedin twins actually helping popularize the chasse, if you want to call it that. 27 left in the Mohawks penalty. Off the boards, and that gets by Morris, and Todd Jacobs has to hustle back. Ile-Perrot picks it up. Centering feed. But stuck behind the goal. Here's a shot. Norton's got it. And he'll hang on. Face-off won by the Mohawks. Daibo couldn't get it deep as Broderick deflected it. Shot back in by Ile-Perrot. That was Kingston on the clear in. Rice up ahead. Behind it, Upwood-Gear. In between the wickets of Reeves. Sent back behind the net. And the Riverains in control. Ile-Perrot. Behind it, Upwood-Gear. Rice to Deer. Deer back out in front. A pad save made from point blank range. Big stop by the Ile-Perrot tender. And now we got a whistle and some pushing and shoving, and we're going to get matching minors. All right, so the The matching minors don't go up on the board, and the 2 players will be allowed out at a whistle at 8:11 or later. Here comes Il-Perrot skating in. Gallant shoots. Kept in by the Riverains. Sent back around the horn. Deer corrals it at center ice. Deer into Il-Perrot territory. Dropped it for Morris, and the pass handcuffed him, and the Riverains get it to the point. Jacobs held it in. Pass out in front to the opposite point is deflected in, and Carter Snow comes back. He whips it up. Deer. Stacy joining the rush here. Matt Stacy. That shot's not on. Deer turning. Behind their Duckwat. Back behind the goal for the Horodu Daibo. Daibo. He tried the lacrosse goal. Out in front. Deer. Backhander save. Monahan. Rebound on the side of the goal. Daibo's got it. Back behind the goal for Deer. T. Deer back behind the net. Trying to hit his man with the pass. Played up the center ice. 2 Riverains collide. Here in close quarters. One of the Riverains got off balance. Picked up by Il-Perrot at center. And now it's brought in by Il-Perrot. Here comes Couchman. A shot off the post. Either that or Norton's stick on it. Cleared out. Darlington. And Snow had his stick lifted. Picked up by Il-Perrot. And away comes McDonald. McDonald! And that is stopped by Noah Norton with 8:19 to go here in the second. Face off to the right of the Mohawks netminder. Late man coming on. We got to hurry up. Remember, we got to get the next 8.5 minutes played here for this game to officially count. Just make it running time so it counts. Back in the high slot. Played up the boards. Duax. Set out in front. Score! Roderick. And the Riverains have the lead for a second time. It's 2-1. Roderick allowed to get into position the one time and throw the kitchen sink basically at Noah Norton. And from that range, a sink is pretty hard to catch. The Riverains got their wires crossed. And Montour is going to go to the box. Off one by Il-Perrot. Back to the point. Here's the wrister. Knocked down at the high slot. Jacobs gets in the way, and a shot elevates over the blue paint. And now the Mohawks bring it out. They total Lazar. Gets it deep. Lazar sends one back to Cross, and that one takes a bad bounce for the Mohawks, and back out the center ice it goes. Jacobs slaps it and gets it out. 7:17 to go here in the second. 2-1 Il-Perrot leading. Wesley Morris shoots it back into Il-Perrot territory. Here comes Il-Perrot. Backhander. And that's turned aside by Noah Norton. Back into the high slot. And Darlington lost his balance. Well, that's Kingston, sorry, 13. Cross. Trying to throw it out in front. And Wesley Morris has to hustle back. Lazar wins the battle. But there's another Riverains there. And the numbers game pays dividends for Ile-Perrot. Here comes Olivier Trudeau walking right in. Trudeau is going to go around. Tried to tuck it in front, and the pass was picked off and held by Noah Norton. 29 seconds to go in the Ile-Perrot penalty. 6:16 remaining in the period. They got to play the 6:16 in the next 20 minutes or so. Only, again, they got to get 2 periods in. Back to the point it goes. Behind your knuckle, Deer gets rid of it and clears it out. Penalty coming up to Ile-Perrot. Body checking the call, and that will make it 4-on-4 for the next 8 seconds. Off the draw, it's won by the Mohawks. Here's a wrister bouncing off the outside of the net. Penalty is over, so the Mohawks are now going to work on a Mohawk Super Bingo Jackpot Chasers power play. Here comes Deer. Let's it go! And that one missed short side. Rice back behind the net. Behind your Duckwa. Hinge. Comes out in front. Monahan turns it away. What a stop by the Ile-Perrot tender. Picked back up by the Mohawks. They hold it over. Back behind the net. The pass misses its intended target. And the Riverains get rid of it and shoot it out. That's Alex Martel on the clear. Todd Jacobs sends one around the horn. Behind your Duckwa. Lost it. There's the takeaway. And that's ripped over the top. A rebound. And back come the Mohawks. Playing it up. Stolen now by the Mohawks. And that deflects and gets out and takes a great bounce for Ile-Perrot off of some good hard work on this PK. It's 38 seconds to go in the Mohawks power play. They Howard Odu Daibo. The pass is behind the attacker. Carter Snow, icing wave. I'm not quite sure how that wasn't icing, but the Riverains clear it anyway. Banged off the boards. Tried the long pass. And the Riverains say thank you very much. Enjoy the last 3 seconds of this power play, which is now 1 for 2. Rice brings it in. Rice gets a shot away off of a skate and out of play. 3:46 to go in the second. Well, if you're new to the channel, please give us a subscription. Each and every single sub gets us closer to 1,000, currently at 990. So we're 10 away, according to my math, which is never great. George Jacobs, a shot, that's blocked. Matt Collins trying to send one up. Tuax locked it down. And the puck is chipped by Snow. And here come the Riverains. Slap shot. Norton answers the bell. Jacobs behind his own net. Tuax cleared it as far as the blue line. Jacobs Whips it out, and it gets by Snow, and Ile-Perrot has it in their own zone with 3 minutes to go here. Bowen Deere held the zone momentarily, and now Ile-Perrot gets rid of it and launches it out to center ice. Backhanded up to Tuax. Tuax up. Carter Snow had it taken away, pucked off by Tuax, and George Jacobs picks it up in his own end. Right it up the center. Mohawks on a change. Yeah, they didn't get the change quick enough. This is not a penalty, but the thing is, the way the benches are situated, if you're a forward here in this period, you gotta hustle to get off the ice if you want to come in on site. .243 to go in the second. Latour. Chip back behind the net. Cross. Stops it. Cross. Cross. Trying to feed it out in front, and that pass got shut down. Back to the point. Jacobs holds the line. George Jacobs. Latour! And Monahan says no. Ile-Perrot skating it in. Comes out in front. It gets to the point. Here's a wrister blocked by Latour. And Riverains Latour sends it up to Cross into Ile-Perrot territory. Cross. Cross. Patted away. A rebound. Played out. And the Riverains come back as we're down to the final minute 40 of the second. Martel stopped the rebound. Jacobs banks it off the boards. Flipped up. Lazar in front. And that lands on net. And I think the netminder kept it out. What a play by Monahan. A minute 26 to go in the second. They hold over. Behind Urakwa. Sent it back down for Daibo. The pass missed the Mohawk center. Cleared out. Wesley Morris. And it's shipped out by Deere. Final minute of play in the second period. Ronan Daibo brings it into Ile-Perrot territory. Pass thrown up. And here's a breakaway for Kingston. Jack Kingston in solo. He scores! Jack Kingston. Riverains with 48.8 to go in the second. That's cleared out. Shot off the wall. Morris. Ronan. Off the boards and out. Icing. Face off to the right of the Mohawks net. They're calling that on the high stick. I thought that was under the shoulder, though. I wouldn't have given him under the shoulder. Baseball, we call that a nice bunt. Something you don't see in major leagues anymore. Face off to the right of the Kahnawake goal. Taken by the Riverains. Back to the point it goes. Here's a wrister. Right on. A rebound. Il-Perrot's got it. Jacobs slaps it off the wall, and that'll do it for the second. We're coming back with period 3, and this game will officially count in the league standings. All right, so it's a 6.5-minute period. Il-Perrot leading 3-1. Running time, so that clock is officially the biggest enemy of the Mohawks right now. Chipped in behind the Mohawks net. Sent out in front. You're Il-Perrot, you don't have to just go into a shell defensively here, but you obviously don't need to take too many risks. You're going to have to see the Mohawks defense activate here and jump into to force the issue offensively when you're down by 2 goals. T-Deer on the takeaway. And here goes Ile-Perrot getting his way into Il-Perrot territory. Here with the shot, that's blocked. Riverains slapping up the wall, not out. Stolen by the Mohawks. Rice out in front, Ile-Perrot, he scores! 3-2. And now you don't even celebrate here. Don't even celebrate. What are you doing if you're the Mohawks? Get line up. Think of this as field lacrosse. You got a 1-minute power play and you just scored. That's a personal. The penalty doesn't come off the clock. So how big of a goal was that at the end of the second period now? It's the difference in the game. 4:40 to go. Ile-Perrot with the goal, and that makes it 3-2. Rice trying to force the issue, and the Riverains clear it out, and this one will land on net and force Noah to play it. 4:20 to go. Played up to Ile-Perrot. Deer coming in. Deer shakes it. Daibo. Well, that's Rice out in front. Daibo! Monahan says no! If you're the Mohawks right now, not every face-off, before every face-off, it's a sprint to get there. You got to sprint to get there. Lazar shot off the draw, blocked. Played up the boards. Stacy couldn't hold it. Played up for Morris, and the pass missed him, and the Riverains shoot it in. Matthew Stacy. Found on the clear. Cross. Up the ice. Pass is angled by Jack Kingston, who has the goal, which right now has his team in front. 3-2. 3:15 to go. Cross trying to dig it out. Cross does have it. Cross took it to the net, and he lost it trying to make the move. That pass hits a stick. Mohawks tying up, and now they can go. 3 minutes to go here. Il-Perrot 3, Kahnawake 2. The Riverains shoot it out. And this is going to kill off about 20-25 seconds. So really, you got a defensive zone face-off, but that clock is not going to stop. Good strategy here. I know that's not your intent, but if it happens, it's not the worst thing on earth. It's certainly not a Florida-Georgia line equivalent in country music. It's not country. I don't like them, that's all. Here comes Il-Perrot, moving in. Penalty coming up. And if you're the Mohawks, get to the penalty box right now. Just go, 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 go. And it's Snow who's going off. So with 2 minutes left in the game, he's pretty much in the sin bin for the rest of the contest. Minute 50. I would not be surprised to see Noah Norton take his son out of the net if the Mohawks get the puck up ice. Jacobs, amazingly still has it. George Jacobs got it up as far as there. Owen Deere kept it ahead. Darlington sends it over. And the Riverains shoot it in wide of the Mohawks goal. Jacobs whips it off the boards, kept alive. Here's the wrister, bounces on net. And again, everything that forces a change though, would tick, 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 tick. Face off to the left of Noah Norton. Final minute of play. Here's a shot. Norton to stop, a rebound, they score! And that is going to do it. Power play tally, 4-2. That is Alex Martel. And Noah Norton's gone to the bench. Mohawks are going to try to get something in the final 20 seconds here. Slapped up the wall and Rice knocked it down. Rice trying to take it, intercepted by Lazar. Lazar sending out in front, the pass is blocked, follow-up chance in the high slot. Deere can't get it. And that is going to do it. Il-Perrot wins this one by a final count of 4-2. A very spirited game, considering what happened in the game before. We were not rolling at that point, but it was Mercier and Il-Perrot won, and there was a horrific scene at the end of that game. And that will do it here. The Riverains get to 4-1. The Mohawks fall to 5-2. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm Brandon Bono for Baby Blue Memories. We're out of here. Please subscribe. On the game on here.